Hey guys, we're going to be talking about Blossom. She's my main healer whenever I do play healer, although I am a ranged player. She's a lot of fun. I like playing her a lot. I like the tree mechanics and stuff, how you can block people, like rook charge and stuff. She's pretty cool, and I can talk about what is good with her Battlerites. So, first one, Nature's Cycle. Faster weapon recharge, never a bad thing. 30% is pretty damn fast, so it's always pretty good to get if you're going to be going offensive. Charge to whack, powerful pitch. Charge to whack deals 3 bonus damage and reduces target's damage output and healing output by 40% for 1.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Not an always take, but 40% is a lot to weaken someone, so it's pretty damn good. Plus extra burst for when somebody gets really low, you can just hit them that much harder for extra permanent health. Fluttering Grace is a garbage Battlerite. 8% move speed, not that much. Again, I talked about this in my Varesh video. Move speed isn't that valuable if there's better things, things that give you more flat damage or more flat protections or something that'll help you get away and kite, are way more valuable than just having a little bit of move speed to move around with, so Fluttering Grace isn't that good. Kind-Hearted, pretty much an always take. Having extra heal is never a bad thing, especially in 2s, because you're not going to be taking the tree Battlerite to heal AoE. This one's really, really good. Cautious. Hop invisibility duration is increased by 1 second. Not a bad Battlerite, but there are just way better other space Battlerites, so not bad, but wouldn't take it pretty much ever. Gift of Nature. Leave a lesser Boom Bloom seed behind when you use Hop after 1.1 seconds to see it's like stunned. So basically just leave a Boom Bloom behind you. This is really good, especially versus characters with counters or characters with like all-in, like a Rook, what am I saying? Not Rukon, a Rook, or a, like, Shifu. Shifu can all-in you again if he, like, has double spear, but, like, it's pretty good for getting rid of counters. If you space out right when they counter, you can cancel the counter and, pretty much fuck them, and then you can go super hard. Then next is Hop and Skip. Hop can be recast, so you can hop twice. This one is probably the best one out of all the space Battlerites. The amount of distance that you can cover with doubles hop is, like, really, really far, so it's actually really strong to just, like, kite super hard, which Blossom does quite a bit of, especially in 3s. So pretty much this is an always take, Hop and Skip. Nature's Presence. Hop grants 15% increased damage and healing output to self and nearby allies for 3 seconds. This one's pretty garbage. You're not going to be doing stuff for 3 seconds. For the most part, like, you're not going to be trying to, like, super burst someone unless you EX space. And even then, like, you want defensive Battlerites if you're a healer. You don't want, like, super offensive ones. That's, like, for your, damage dealer. So, pretty much never want to take Nature's Presence. It's not that good. And then next up is Bountiful Tree. Basically, if you heal your tree, anybody in the AoE will be healed for the amount. So in 3s, this is really good because you get a lot of value out of it. If both your allies are in the tree and you're healing the tree, you're healing both of them at the same time. Really good, as well as just the tree healing flat. And not only that, but you're also healing the tree's health itself. So if enemies are trying to kill your tree, you can just heal it right back up, and you're healing people with it. So it's really quite good. It also works on your EX tree, the shield tree. So you can shield, but then also heal your allies within it. It's really, really strong. Healthful Bark, pretty much always take. Extra tree health, never a bad thing. If enemies are smart, then they're going to want to get free energy and kill your tree, unless somebody's, like, about to die. So pretty much having extra health on it's really good. Plus, again, it affects your EX tree, so having more shield is actually really strong too. Refreshing Seed. Not that valuable. Extra haste isn't bad, because people are going to probably kill it anyway, but it's just not... I don't know. Like, you have to stay in the tree to get the value out of it, as well as, like, there's just other better tree rights, and you can only take 2 per type of ability, so it's just not that good. Pollen, stun inflicted by Boom Bloom, lasts 0.4 seconds longer. That's, like, pretty bad. 0.4 seconds isn't that, like, strong. If it was, like, 1 second, or maybe even a little less, like 0.8 or 0.7 or something, it might be better, but even then, there's just better rights that you can take. Might as well not take this. And then Spring Growth, hitting enemy with Boom Bloom recharges the weapon by 50%. That's actually not that bad, but very aggressive. If you're going to go full damage, then this would be probably something you want to pick up, plus the 2, aggressive rights for the M1. But again, just not that good for if you're going to be playing a more healer role. Puff isn't terrible. It's you Gust, and then you can recast it, and you'll do 12 damage with, like, a projectile, and then you'll kind of, like, knock yourself away from them. So it's pretty good for, like, splitting yourself from melee targets, but it's kind kind of predictable. So, for example, if you're going against a Raygon or anybody with a counter, they'll know you're trying to Gust because you only have like a couple of seconds to be able to Gust, and so they'll know you're looking for the Gust, and they can just counter it or parry it back at you. So it's pretty good, but just not super valuable in all situations. And there also are just better rights to be taking. And then the last one is Growing Power. Pretty much your ult is 7 more damage per shot. Not terrible again, but just aggressive, right? There's other options for you to be a healer and do a little bit more healing instead of doing more damage with your ult. If it was like, 15 more damage, then maybe, because that'd be nuts, but, you don't want to be doing that. So I'll show you what I take in 2s. In 2s, Blossom plays more of an aggressive role, because it's a little bit slower paced, so you're not under threat as hard for hardcore punish. So you can do a little bit of damage. So I take both M1 rights, because it'll recharge faster, and you can hit them super hard and, debuff them. That's really strong. Just being able to hit someone that hard, as well as just being able to secure orbs with it too, is really strong. Extra heals, just because why not? Then I get Hop can be recast to kite a little bit better, and the tree health, so that the tree can just stay alive a little bit longer, so I can heal a little bit better too on myself or on an ally. Pretty much just a cookie cutter sort of 2s build, but with a little bit of damage. Other than that, for my 3s build, you want to be taking Kind-Hearted for the extra heal. And then I take 2 space rights. I take double hop, so you can kite. This one's just always good. And then Gift of Nature I take as well, so I can, kite even harder, or even set up for my allies or something. You don't need to take both of these. If you want to take out Gift of Nature, you probably could for something else. But I just personally like having that. And then just playing a pure healer role, just heal, 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 heal. And then, when I have a charge strike, try to help them with a little bit of burst. Bountiful Tree, I can heal anybody in the tree, pretty good in 3s, lots of value. And then extra tree health, just pretty much playing around my tree, kiting, healing my allies, getting a little burst in 3s, always not bad. So yeah, that's what I would recommend on Blossom. If you guys have any more questions, just ask in the comments section. I'll try to respond on how to play her or anything, any tips or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching.